Hi guys! I am so excited for this video because look what came in the mail yesterday. It is 9 o'clock at night right now, but I really wanted to try this palette out. I actually also bought the Dirty Martini palette as well from Glamlite. This is their wine one, so we're gonna try this one first. So I actually did already open the pack. I already opened it, but I haven't like swatched it or anything like that. So this is what it looks like. I'm so excited. Whenever I try a new palette, I like to use the darkest colors in the palette first to really test them out. And so the colors I'm going to use for this look are these bottom two, Vintage and Merlot. And I'm kind of trying to choose between two of these shimmers here, Fruity and Napa. Napa has kind of like a shift there, so that really caught my eye. But we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try this distance for this video just to see how it looks. I feel like it can be a little too close, so we'll see, but we're gonna get started, and I'm going to start with the GERARD Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in White. I just really want those colors to come out as true as possible, so I'm going to use a white base today. And fair warning, my under eyes have been super dry lately. I'm just trying to like get through it until it like figures itself out. So if my under eye concealer looks a little wonky, that's why. Alrighty, so to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and put Vintage, which is this color here, on my outer corner using a Lunar Beauty LBE-5 brush. Ooh. Okay, that is promising. And we're gonna go ahead and keep that color just in the outer V here. And I am gonna blend it, like blow it out. Blow it out? Yeah. Blend it out, but like, I think it's blow it out. So we're gonna blow it out. And I'm just gonna keep it strictly in this area. Just packing that pigment down, making sure it's nice and dark. I want to see exactly how dark it is because it is the darkest color that we have in this palette. And so far it looks pretty good. Adding a little bit more. It's packing on nicely. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and stop there. And the next brush I'm going to take is this Made by Mitchell brush. Let's see, I think that's an E. That might be a C. The font's a little weird, but it's M, E, or C. 1. I'm going to take the color... You know what? I'm going to take the color Cabernet... Wow, okay, I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. Cabernet Sauvignon? Wow, that was probably way wrong. This blue color here. And we're just going to start tapping it along this line here. And just start flicking upward. Just like that. And I don't want to bring it too far over because I'm going to put Merlot in this area. And we're going to focus most of that pigment right on top of where that purple line was. And then anything left on the brush, we flick outward. This is just me getting the shape that I want. I want it to be more of a V shape. Okay, and then I'm going to take a Morphe M562, and I'm going to take the color Fine Taste, which is this pastel. No, that's earthy. I'm going to take Fine Taste right here, this pastel. And just start diffusing the indigo, blue purple color. And don't worry, if things start looking a little weird, like what's going on here, I'll go ahead and fix that in a little bit. And I'm basically just adding more color to the area that needs it. I turned off my ceiling fan, or at least I put it on low for this video just to test out the background noise, because I notice a lot of background noise in my videos. And I don't know, I feel like that could be a real turn off. So I did get a new mic too to try to like alleviate that, but I still hear it, so I don't know, I'm gonna try with the fan off. If I start looking like a sweaty mess, you know why. And then I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more of that dark purple vintage and just place it right back into that outer V, because I think it got a little lost in the blending, which happens. I always go back in with the darkest color after working on a blend. So like there's a very obvious line here that I'm trying to blend out, and I just think Fine Taste is a little too light to really bridge that blend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, if I can figure out how to, there we go, is I'm going to go in with Aroma, which also seems to be like a type of pastel purple, but it's a little darker. So I'm going to try to go in with that right on top. And yeah, that seems to be helping. And then I'm just going to clean off that brush, go back in with Fine Taste, which is that very light pastel purple, and diffuse the edges of that color. Next, I'm going to take a Morphe M433, and I'm going to take the color Merlot. We're going to take Merlot right on the tip of that brush, and then just start packing it over here. I want it to just be like right above my crease line. And now I'm going to clean off that Morphe M562, and I'm going to go in with the color Earthy, which is this pretty color here. And I'm going to put that right on top of Merlot just to blend it out. And for this I am actually going to use mostly tapping motions. I'm not gonna lie guys, I was kind of worried about this look because don't focus on my ear please. Don't focus on my ear please. Stop focusing on my ear. Okay. I was really nervous about this look because I hadn't tested it, and sometimes when I think of a look in my head it doesn't really come out the way I want it to. More often than not. So I'm happy this seems to be working out so far. The blend is really nice. These purples are blending so well, and purples can be such a pain in the butt. So I'm really happy with this palette so far. Okay, so I'm still choosing between those two shimmers. I do think I'm going to go with Napa because of that shift. It's super pretty and I want to see it on my face. So we're going to go ahead and put it on. I'm actually going to go ahead and try swatching it. Ooh. Look at that. It's pretty pigmented too. Oh yeah. We're just going to put that all over my lid. And I'm just going to use my finger for the majority of my lid area. But I do want that shimmer to go just a little bit above my crease. And the way I do that without it looking too cut creasy is I use a bit more of a fluffy brush, but not too crazy fluffy to where it'll get all over the place. So I think the perfect brush for that would be the Morphe M709. It has a bit of a pointed tip for extra like precision, but it is a little bit more like on the fluffy side. And it really picks up shimmers nicely. And I'm just gonna start swiping that across here. And I want it just a little bit above, not too crazy high. That is so pretty. I don't even know if it's catching up the same way I'm seeing it on camera, but it is really pretty. Look at that. It's like an iridescent dream. Alrighty, so for the under eye, I'm going to use this Morphe X Ariel A19 brush. It's just like a smudger brush. And I'm going to take Vintage, which is that dark purple. I'm contemplating doing a winged liner, but I feel like I'm gonna ruin it if I do. The next color I'm gonna go in with is the Cabernet Sauvignon, which was that, I guess, indigo. And I'm gonna use a Morphe M431 pencil brush to just go right underneath it. I'm just gonna try to keep it as close to that purple line as possible. I got a little carried away. But in a perfect world, I would have kept it closer to the purple. And then after that, I'm going to use the Morphe M562 again, and just use the color Fine Taste, and just start going right underneath it. Still contemplating a winged liner. Alright, and I decided we're gonna go for the winged liner. I thought it was called the BFF liquid liner, but it just says ColourPop liquid liner, and it's in numero uno, which is the black. Does your brain ever just say stop but your body doesn't? That's what happened here. Okay, so I did not like how long the liner was, so I just used some micellar water and pretty much just wiped this bottom side, and it looks so much better now. I like it. So for an inner corner highlight, it doesn't look like there's one in this palette. I tried Chardonnay and Sparkling, but they both cast a shadow when like out. So this is Sparkling, this is Chardonnay, and from the front, Chardonnay looks like it could be a good candidate for an inner corner. Hello? For an inner corner highlight, but as soon as you turn it, there's a cast. So like if you were to turn your face, that cast will show up on your inner corner and look a little weird. And this obviously, Sparkling, yeah. So what I'm going to use instead is one of ColourPop's Super Shock shadows. It's Ice Dream, and it has a really pretty iridescent shimmer to it. And for my inner corner, I like to use the Sigma E34 Domed Utility. You can use this brush for a lot of things, like concealer. I like to use it for my inner corner. And I also like to drag an inner corner highlight there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and put eyeliner and lashes on off camera, and I'll see you in a little bit. I was gonna try to tape a reel while doing this, but my under eyes are just not happy with me recently. They just look so dry. Hello. So, here we are. You know what? I have been really lacking on my skincare routine recently, so that could be why my skin is just not having it with me these past couple of days. So, I always do this. I stick to my routine religiously for like a month, and then I stop because I'm lazy, and then I wonder why my skin has a freaking mental breakdown. So luckily I focused more on the eyeshadow in this channel, so I don't completely embarrass myself when my eyes decide to look like alligator skin and it looks like I know nothing. But I hope my videos are helpful in some way, and I hope you enjoyed. And thank you so much. If you want to know what I have on my face and everything, it'll be in the description box below. If you have any questions, or if you just want to say hi, feel free to leave a comment below. And thank you so much again. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.